Hi everyone. Today, all of us have gathered here to celebrate the Women's Empowerment Day. And I'm here to present Women Empowerment Panel Talk. I'll be the moderator. Myself, Jester Jackson, the founder of Art4you Gallery and an artist. My deep regards to all of you who have joined from different part of the world in your busy time schedule. Before we go ahead, let's welcome Ms. Laila Al Rahal. She is the founder and CEO of the Business Gate and also the brand ambassador for women empowerment. Now moving to the next person, Ms. Carla Viparli from Italy. If I say a few words about her, she's a figurative artist and she's based in USA or Italy. Sorry, her paintings actually evolved from 30 years of her experience into the figurative art. And through her career, she has received many awards and also she has participated with a lot of international exhibitions. She's currently living and working in Naples in Italy. So I think I was just having a miscommunication because I thought you're in US. Anyways, welcome, Miss Carla.
It's very nice and a big honor for me, and also fun for me to listen to all these different histories. You know, it's a really incredible and rich meeting full of different witnesses. So thank you for having me. Thank you so much. So, according to the natural law of action and reaction, we can say that what goes around comes around. I think that what is happening in our society confirms that this law is true. When women take a step forward in their empowering process, they have to face an equal and opposite reaction from the other side. That's why it's important never let the guard down. It's a sort of permanent alert, a permanent resistance. Let me give some examples. As an Italian citizen, the connection between women and resistance is particularly evident and familiar to me. In fact, in Italy, the resistance was a dramatic and crucial historical period of 20 months, September 1943 and till April 1945. From this movement, from this resistance, today nation was born. The resistance brought about the expulsion of Nazi fascism and wrote the new constitution. The partisans have been the heroes of the resistance. In small groups throughout Italy, they took refuge in mountains, in hills, in inaccessible hiding places to fight and escape their enemies' hunt. In the history of the resistance, women made the difference. Without women, the outcome of the uneven struggle between the partisans and the Nazi fascist army probably would have been different. Even before obtaining their right to vote, in Italy, women made history by actively participating in the resistance. Among other things, they were entrusted with the task of weaving the connection network between the various groups of partisans scattered throughout the national territory. Women hid messages, dispatches, provisions in the folds of their skirts, in the double bottoms of their bags, and traveled kilometers by bicycle, often crossing enemy lines and running into militarized checkpoints. For a partisan courier, I mean for a young woman on a bicycle, totally unarmed. Ending up in enemies' hands was really a challenge. Many couriers were captured and killed, but in spite of these small groups of partisans, hidden in the woods, were able to communicate with each other all over the territory and to network, as we would say today. The women made it possible to transform the guerrillas into a true army, thanks to their power to weave this network of informations and interactions at a distance. Women made the resistance possible. They won a war riding a bicycle, not a tank. I'm reminded of another mythological weaver, Penelope, who in the Odyssey keep usurpers at bay with the deception of the cloth destined to never be completed, as she weaves it by day and unthreads it every night. Penelope also made history, the myth indeed, by weaving. That's just the thing. Women have the power to make the history with their own weapons, just as the partisan dispatchers crossed enemy lines without a single weapon. So Penelope stands up to the squads of the suitors just by waving to the loom. I am reminded also to the tarot card of the Force, the major arcanum number 8. The Force is not represented by a man, by a beefy Hercules with so much club. No, the Force is represented by a woman who only with her hands managed to keep a lion's mouth open, thus making it harmless. In the 3 examples that I have given, one from the history, another from mythology, and the third from the esoteric symbolism, the woman unfolds all her power. Her strength is not necessarily in her muscles, but in her courage. Her power, often unarmed, lies in the determination that overcomes every obstacle in order to reach the goal. Her tenacity is in conceiving a plan and realize it. Weaving, conceiving, realizing, it's an attitude to go deep in the generative relationship with people and events, illuminated by the intelligence of the heart. Even the great poet Dante Alighieri, wrote, "Ladies who have intellect of love." Intelligence of the heart means that women are able to go beyond the duality, mind, emotions, sensibility, reason, feelings, and are able to operate the most magical and powerful of all alchemy, the marriage of the head and the heart. I believe in the power of women's aggregation. Together, women move mountains. Even if maybe this is not yet a word for women, but it will become. It's impossible to stop such huge and natural process. We believe that one day no one will tell us that we are emancipated, as there will no longer be inequality between those who are and those who are not. We believe in our ideals and our dreams. We believe in them to the full. We cultivate them with our whole being, mind and heart united. And we carry them forward without thinking too much about the dangers along the way while we travel with our bicycle to deliver our message to the world. That's my contribution.